God is speaking to you right now. In a single manner or another, someone is trying to get rid of this person from your life. Your considerate heavenly dad here, and I have some serious business to address with you today about the people you value most in life. I would want to speak with you today on some critically significant matters that affect the individuals you value most in your entire existence. What is about to happen in your home is an incredible novel path that your family is preparing for. Very soon, your concerns and feelings of dread and sadness have been brought on by these conditions. You'll soon be able to enjoy cheerfulness and unanticipated economic benefits as your money issues will soon be taken care of. The bottlenecks that have been putting you in monetary straits will lead to these advantages. By God's favor, all of this has been made possible. Continue watching this video to the very end if you want incredible feats. You have had stumbles during the last several years, and I am aware of them. I'm sorry you felt the weight of this. You may have confronted obstacles, had some kind of backlash, or maybe lost something important while traveling. All the same, I want you to trust me when I tell you that this year will be among your best ever. I will work with you to take back control of your contacts, assets, and health so that I can better assist you. The time it takes for your aspirations to come true won't be too lengthy. That being said, you must always have a mindset of gratitude and trust. It won't be long until your fantasies come true. Like and share this video if you believe in God. Remind yourself constantly that trust is the key that unlocks the door and the means by which you may get all of my welfare. It may not seem like there is a solution to this problem, but if you have trust in me, I will discover one. The Almighty is at work in your life right now to bring about modifications that will delight Him. You welcome Him into your life. You will go from a state of need to one of riches as He turns all of your sorrow into delight. With the help of the Spirit of Christ, He will do this for you. Thus, He will succeed in achieving this objective in order to get God's support. Watching this video from beginning to finish is required of you. This includes skipping any unnecessary scenes. You should brace yourself, my precious children, for a year that will be overflowing with plentiful wealth, gifts, and triumphs. I am eager to hear about the miracle that will eliminate all of your concerns regarding money that you are going to encounter in the early hours of tomorrow morning. Please give me your trust so I may perform my magic on your life. I'll write about the fantastic events that result from it. Remember never to forget that I love you and will always be there for you if you need me. It is imperative that you never overlook this. Rather than being an impersonal God situated far away, I want you to recognize that I am a God who is near you. I want this to be understood by you. May I request that you do not mistake me for a personalities God. I am concerned about all of your requirements as well as the goals you have set for yourself. Please be open and honest with me. I want you to speak to me as you would with a close friend. I also want you to listen to what I have to say in the same manner that a loving parent would. You really need to follow this page if you have a strong faith in God and the Christian religion. None other than God, your kind creator. The sun, stars, earth, seas, peaks, and everything else that exists in between are all products of God's creation. Because I am the one who created you in my own image. I am the one who gave birth to you and who appreciates you more than words can say. The version of myself that I have created is the one who created you. It's your mother speaking, the one that is always by your side to guide, comfort, and watch over you is me. You have me as a pal. I love you more than anything, and you should never forget that. You are my favorite kid, and I will always be there for you. I will fully eradicate all of your nerves, worry, fear, and misery, and replace it with my limitless peace, love, regeneration, and rewards. All of the stress, worry, anxiety, and pain you are now going through will be lifted by me. my cutest offspring more than anybody else, you have endured this suffering for an extended length of time. 2. Instead of letting go of obligations and worries that belong to someone else, you have been holding on to them. You have also been bearing obligations that do not belong to you. This is because, in the first instance, you had no legal authority to maintain custody of them. You've been convincing yourself for a long time to give up everything in regards to worries that aren't even really yours to feel in the first place. Put all of your confidence in me, even with these things. It's time to release our grip on this. My dear kid, I am aware that you have been crossing your fingers for some kind of divine intervention to occur. You've been asking for things to become better, for a gift to come your way, and for an initial success to occur. In addition, I want you to know that your prayers have been heard and answered by the Lord. You will undoubtedly come out of this experience the richest, healthiest, and happiest person on the planet, and I want you to take it to heart. Even in situations when it seems impossible to solve the issue, I'll be the one to find a workable solution for you. I do possess the ability to heal you, rebuild you, and provide you with the strength you need. I warrant you, my sweetheart, that you will overcome your fear. Don't question my perseverance or my enthusiasm. I am a deity capable of inconceivable feats. God the Creator and God the Worker are one and the same. No task is too difficult for me to do. No issue is too big or too little, and no obstacle is too difficult for me to overcome. I am the one who can achieve all of these things. I am the initial and final stages, the beginning and the very end, the Alpha and the Omega. I am all of these things. I am not just one of these things. I am these things in their whole. I am the celestial being who created you, the God who knows you, the God who loves you, the God who gave his life in order to save you, the God who died on the cross for you, and the God who rose from the grave. The reason I'm dying for you is because I'm the God who loves you, the God who made you, the God who knows you, the Lord who died for you, and I want you, my kid, to be able to have complete trust in me. In every aspect of your life, I want you to submit completely to me and value nothing more than helping me. Along with your goals, hopes, and desires, I want you to open up to me about your troubles, trepidation, uncertainties, and stiffness. I would want to know everything. Please bring me each and every one of them. Then give them to me. Hence that. From then on, I may take care of them. It would be my desire that you believe the pledges I provide and acknowledge that I am the person I claim to be. It is my desire for you to know that I am always at your side in any capacity, even in cases when you are unable to see, sense, or hear me. I want you to know that you can always count on me. No matter what obstacles we encounter together, you can count on me to be by your side. You must understand, my darling kid, that I really am. Have a plan for how you want your life to go forward. You should realize that my goal for you is a favorable outcome. The best course of action is one that is not only attractive and flawless in every way, but also effective. It would be a plan that would give you something to hope for in addition to a future to joyfully anticipate.
Hide my word in your heart,
I constructed a
allowing
closer
it to shape
bond
your
with one
thoughts.
another. You don't have
Guide
to
your
worry so much
decisions
about my small boy.
and strengthen your resolve as you press
there
on
will be
towards your
no
goals.
harm to you whatsoever.
As you move
Make
forward,
sure you are not
cultivate a
fooled
heart of
into
worship.
thinking that this is an
Let your
extremely
growing
tough
awareness
or
of my goodness in
taxing
your
task.
life overflow into songs
Resist
of
the
praise
urge
and
to
acts of
tell
adoration.
yourself that you are not worthy
Worship
of it,
is not just
or
about
that
music or
you are
Sunday
not
services.
competent enough to get
It's a
it.
lifestyle of acknowledging my presence and
4,
sovereignty in every aspect of
because
your journey.
above all the members of my
As
family,
you train your heart to
you have
worship
my
in all
utmost
circumstances,
respect.
you'll
I have
find a
given this
wellspring of joy
specific
and
task
strength that
a
will
lot of
sustain
thought
you through
before
every
choosing to
season.
assign it to you.
Remember,
If you have
my
faith
beloved,
in God,
that
type
your journey
4,
is part of a much
4.
larger story.
Should you respect
You
my
are a vital
guidance
member
and
of the body
maintain
of Christ,
complete faith in me,
connected to believers
I'll
across the
lead you to
globe
the
and
life
throughout
I have
history.
planned for you.
Feel free to share
Just
this
put your
video with up to
confidence
3
in me.
people.
That's all that
If
is
you feel the
needed
need
of
for
you.
God's presence,
There is no lesson
let others
of the
too bask in the
compassion of
divine light
Jesus
of our
for
Heavenly
you.
Father. As you progress in your individual walk, remain mindful of your role in advancing my kingdom.
Even now,
Let your personal growth fuel a passion for serving others, sharing the gospel, and making disciples.
my dearest little one,
Your
that
forward
I am
momentum
right
is
here by
not just for
your
your
side
benefit,
no matter what.
but for the
I will
edification of the
always
entire
be the one
body.
to hold you in the fingers
I
of
want
my
you to
hand,
approach your
and
goals
I
with a
will
balance
never
of holy
leave you or
ambition and
desert
humble
you.
dependence.
Therefore, I am not
Dream
going
big,
away.
For I
By
am able
putting
to
one
do
foot
exceedingly
into the
abundantly
hollow of
above
my
all you
hand
could
while
ask or
holding
think.
you there.
Set
I am
audacious
the
goals
one
that
who will
require
never
divine
leave you.
intervention to achieve.
I am opening a door
At
that
the same
once a
time,
man steps through
remember
it,
that apart
he
from
will
me,
never be able
you
to
can do
shut it
nothing.
again. That's where
Cultivate
the
a
fun
moment-by-moment
surprises are
reliance on my
indicated.
spirit,
For you
understanding
that, I
that
have
true
planned,
progress comes not by
nobody
might,
else will have access
nor
to
by
you.
power,
You are only
but by
going
my
to
spirit.
be used by yourself.
As you reflect on your journey
no
and
matter
press
how
towards your
hard they
goals,
try, will
be
ever
prepared
be
for
able to
seasons
take
of
it away
pruning.
from you.
Just as a
On a
gardener removes
significant
dead
level,
branches to promote
you will
healthier
find
growth,
yourself in a
there will be
favorable
times when I
situation.
remove things
Anything
from your
you have
life
never
that are hindering
experienced
your
before.
progress.
You'll also discover that
This
you're in a
process may be
situation
painful,
that you've never
but
been
trust
in
that it is
before.
always for your
It is
ultimate good.
imperative that you ensure
Embrace
you
these
are
seasons
equipped
with
to
courage,
handle the knowledge
knowing
will
that
be
they are
provided
essential
to
for
you.
producing a more
You
abundant
must
harvest in your
approach
life.
this situation
My
with
child,
an open mind.
I want you to develop
Together
the
with a
eternal
heart
perspective
that
as you
is
navigate
open.
your earthly journey.
In response, Jesus
While it's
said,
important to set and
I
pursue
understand
goals in this
that
life,
some of you may
never
feel
lose sight of the ultimate
overlooked or
prize,
forgotten,
eternity
as
with
I
me.
also experience these
Let the promise of heaven inspire you
But
to
he
live with
also lets
purpose and
them
passion.
know that he hasn't forgotten
Invest
about
in
them
things of
any
eternal
manner
value,
over this whole period.
storing up treasures that
While
moth and rust
everything
cannot
is ready to
destroy.
go, I have been working
As you make
hard
progress in various
background
areas of your
so
life,
that you may maximize
continually
your
ask
time and
yourself how each
proceed.
step is contributing to
Having
your
trust
eternal
that it's
legacy.
on its way to you is
Remember that
important,
true success is
even
not
if it's
measured by worldly
conceivable and you
standards,
haven't seen it yet.
but by faithfulness
Even
to
if
my
it's not
calling.
anything you've seen yet.
As you look back on your
Unending
journey,
joy is what I deliver.
don't just
Come
count
to me
material
if you are
achievements or
feeling
personal
lost,
accolades.
angry with yourself, and
Instead,
weary from the sensation
celebrate the
that there is
times
no
you've
hope.
shown love to the least of
I'm
these,
ready to help you.
the moments you've
I
chosen
am going to
obedience
bless
over
your
comfort,
life in ways that right
and the
now
ways
you
you've
can't
reflected
even
my character
begin
to a watching
imagine.
world.
You have
These
my
are the true
word
measures
that
of
it will
progress
be
in my
accomplished.
kingdom.
In the name
I want
of
you to
God,
approach your goals with
I
a spirit of
sincerely
stewardship,
pledge that I will
recognizing
never
that every
desert
gift,
you, and that I will
talent,
be there to help you in
and
whatever
opportunity
way
you
see
have
fit,
comes from me.
whenever you need it.
As you make
In the
progress,
middle of the tempest of
resist the
pessimism,
temptation to
among
become
the
puffed up
roaring
with pride.
darkness, I am
Instead,
the guiding star.
let
the
each
sparkle
achievement
of
deepen
hope.
your gratitude and
We are
strengthen
one.
your commitment to use
It won't
all
give
I've
you
given you
time
for
to
my
think
glory.
about how alone you are.
Remember the
I'll
parable
keep
of
you
the talents
amused while you're in my
and strive to
company.
be a good and
I
faithful
understand
servant,
the travails you are going
multiplying the
through at moment.
resources I've
In
entrusted to
addition
you.
your struggles
As
and
you move
personal
forward,
suffering.
be
Would you
prepared to step
kindly
out of your
share this
comfort
video
zone.
to help spread the
Growth
word?
rarely happens in
It's
familiar
critical
territory.
That you realize
I may
that
call you to
will
leave
always
behind the
be at
safety
your
of the
back,
known and
that
venture
I will
into
never
uncharted
go away
waters.
to you, here to
When
guide,
these moments come,
help, and support
draw
you on
strength
your
from the
journey to
memory of past
recovery.
victories.
That is my purpose for
Recall
arriving.
how I have been faithful in
I
every
am
previous
acutely
challenge,
aware of the difficulties
and let that fuel
life
your
can
courage
throw
to
up,
embrace new
as well
opportunities
as
for
those
growth.
that still need
My
to be
child,
overcome. Still,
I want you to cultivate
I
a
want you
heart
to
of
know
perseverance
that
as you
I'm
pursue
working
your goals.
extremely hard to better your family's condition. I understand that life may be harsh at times and that there are still roadblocks in our route. All that is required of you is that you come to me to empower and accept that you want me to be a citizen of your life. I will cure every painful area of your body and honor you and your family. I will begin this restorative process immediately. It is vital to me to aid you because I treat you, and I have a desire to assist you because of this. You are all quite excited about the possibility of having a fresh start today, as you have been anticipating one for a while. Be cognizant of the fact that this fresh start is at least an actual possibility rather than a pipe fantasy. You will soon be free of the anxious feelings, hurried thinking, and difficulty falling asleep. You should be able to believe in me. Have belief in me and accept that I am putting together the finest plan of action for your well-being behind the scenes. It's me who understands what's best for you. I would want to bring to your notice something that I think is very crucial: the concept of forgiveness. In the same way that your spiritual father would pardon you for your mistakes, you may also expect him to pardon those who have harmed you. We won't accept your repentance if you are incapable of forgiving. Pardoning others is a very important thing to do, even if it's not always a simple task to do. This has caused the burden of fury, wrath, and bitterness you have been carrying around to become lighter. It enables you to live the rest of your life in peace, which is something that only someone like me can give. Not only am I constantly here, but I also continue to shine like the sun, even while you are unable to see me. I am like sunlight in that way. Even if you aren't able to physically perceive my presence, know that I am always there to assist you in some way, even when you can't see me. If you are unable to see me, I am like the air around you. I have and always will love you and do my best to nurture you in the same manner as a parent loves their child. Little ones, you have to always remember that I am the God who does miracles. You have to always remember this. I am the deity who made the passageway across the sea of reeds, healed the ill, and raised the dead from the grave. The only thing you need to do is have faith in me, believe in me, and have confidence in me because I am the God who can do the most incredible feats. All I'm asking is for you to trust what I say. Have faith in my capabilities. Have faith in myself. You are not alone in experiencing whatever it is that you are going through right now. I want to reassure you of that, as you are not the only one experiencing it. Not only your father, but also your close buddy and me, your God, are available for communication. I have come to offer you truly enjoyment, to encourage you, and to point you in the proper path. I will always be here for you. My purpose for being here is to help you. All that is left for you to do now is reach out to me, trust me, and try to establish some kind of connection. All that is expected of you is this. It is my promise to you that I will always listen carefully to what you have to say and make sure I am ready to satisfy the expectations you have set for me. Children of mine, I want you to know that I have an arrangement for your whole life and that I want you to heed it. I guarantee that I will always honor my promises. I want the best for you, which is why I want you to do this. If you adhere to this method, this is a useful strategy. You'll have a future and a reason to be optimistic about it. This is what will make you wealthy. I understand that it is often difficult to complete, but I also understand that it is necessary. To really experience the fullness of my affection, the depth of my tenderness, and the magnificence of my mission in this world, there is no other route. Now is the event in your existence that you have been eagerly anticipating for a long time, and the time has now come for you to really have it. Because of your unique consistency in praying, it is now time for you to begin receiving the positive effects I have ensaved for you as a consequence of your prayers. You are going to reap the fruits that I had intended for you as a consequence of your intercession. You have worked very hard, and it's about time you began to reap the rewards of your efforts. Despite the fact that I am entirely cognizant of the tough times that you have been through, I still want you to know this. My target is to provide you with all the monetary aid and assistance I can, considering that I would provide all of your needs in line with my majesty. It is not necessary for you to worry about how you are going to cover your costs. Everything you need is taken care of by me. You should not be concerned about how you will pay for your expenses, even if there may not seem to be an answer at this time. Though you placed your confidence in me, I will find one for you. It is also known to me that you have been going through barriers to all of the connections that make up your identity. I understand how terrible this situation is. I know everything in your love life is about to go off like a rocket, but you'll have to trust me when I say that it will. Please go through the whole video if you believe in God. For you, I know who's best, and someone who will embrace you without any preconceived notions about who you are and motivate you to reach your greatest potential in life. As I am that person, I am familiar with this individual. Patience and trust that I will bring this person into your life at the right time are key components of strength. At the exact moment when it is meant to happen in your life, I will introduce them to you and bring them into your life. By following your genuine interests and goals, you have nothing to lose. Consequently, Don't be scared to pursue your heart's true desires and to dream big. You were built by me with the intention of completing a certain task, and I anticipate that you will fulfill it as well. Never forget that I took you this far because I think about you and want the better for you, not just because I could. I've got major schemes for you, plans to help you flourish and not do any harm, plans to give you hope for the days to come. I've thought of these concepts because I want the best for you and I think about you. These preparations have caught my interest, even if it looks like you are doing everything alone. God promises to be by your side, grasping your hand and guiding you every step of the way. Even if it appears like you're doing everything on your own, I will fortify you, aid you, and stand by you with the right hand of my righteousness. I am constantly by your perspective. I will work miraculously in your life and provide you with bonuses that you can't even begin to imagine if you put your belief in me. I take tremendous delight in doing you favors as your eternal Father. That gets me one step closer to doing my part. I ask that God's favor be upon you at all times. Maintain your faith in me and know that I will honor every word I've ever promised you. I understand full well that life may provide challenging periods from time to time, along with painful and depressing moments and events that will be hard to handle. However, I also want you to fully understand that you are never isolated, no matter what. You don't ever feel isolated, no matter what the circumstances. I pledge that I will never abandon you, that I will always watch over you, and that I will give you direction as you go through the trying times. If only you will accept me into your entire existence, I promise to remove all of the agony you are now experiencing from your soul and substitute it with eternal pleasure, contentment, and tranquility. It's all that's needed of you is to open your doors and allow me into your daily routine. All that's required of you is to open the door for me to enter, so that everyone who follows me and has faith in me will never go without water, will never experience hunger. Those who seek me out will never go hungry. Whoever comes to me will never thirst or go hungry because I am the living bread. You won't ever be hungry or thirsty if you accept me and have faith in me. I will meet all of your needs if you come to me. I want to express with you a life that is abundantly prosperous, both materially and spiritually, both in terms of possessions. Comment Amen if you believe in God. I really can't wait to give you a hug when you do, so I'm waiting for you to come to me by holding out my arms. I guarantee that in the future, we'll never turn down your request. I understand there are moments when you find it difficult to trust me, especially in the face of stressful situations. Due to my own experience, I can attest to this. Because I've been in your shoes before, it is within my power to inform you. Though you cannot see my work, please remember that I am always putting in a lot of effort behind the scenes. Just remember this, please. Identify the purpose of your life and make sure it doesn't include doing something that is deemed unpleasant. You'll be able to look forward to something and feel hopeful about the future. I really want you to know about this plan because of the one I'm about to discuss with you now. As I'm about to show you how generous I am from the bottom of my heart, get ready, my precious child. In order to ensure that you get a promotion, have time to recover, and are let go from your present role, advance has already been made. It is still there even if you aren't able to see it right now because you have faith in me and made that decision. Though it doesn't appear like there are any, I will open doors for you. Even so, you have faith in me and belief in me. Though it doesn't appear like there are any, I will open doors for you. I'm ready to take on whatever task you throw at me, since I am the God who can make this apparently unimaginable happen. Remember always that you are the most important person in my life and that I love you more than you can possibly imagine. Since my desire for you is nothing less than the finest, you should come to me and let me look after you. If you let me be the one to guide you through this life, you will come to the conclusion that it is a life full of wonder and beauty. If you choose to live it in such a way that I am your guide, if you have confidence in me, you will find out that what I say is truthful in every way. My favor is sufficient for you, and the fact that you are weak provides me with the opportunity to demonstrate my actual might. I promise that I will never abandon you, and I also promise that I will never stop listening to the prayers that you say for me. Get ready to receive both your blessing and your miracle, and get ready to do so right now. When I created the cosmos, I did it, keeping each of you in your individual requirements in mind at every step of the process. I have fashioned your existence to have a purpose and a destiny that can only be achieved by you and no one else, and I have given you the tools to fulfill those destinies. I have bestowed upon you exceptional capabilities as well as capabilities that are exclusive to you, and I have furnished you with all you require to lead a life that is full and gratifying in every way. On the other side, there are moments when you could feel disconnected from me and isolated from the world around you. It is conceivable that you may have the sense that you are fumbling around in the dark as you hunt for answers that continue to elude you. This is because you are searching for solutions that continue to elude you. However, I want you to be aware that I'm always here for you, and that I am patiently waiting for you to come to me and ask for my guidance and recommendations. I want you to know that I am always here for you. I am the light that will guide your path, the truth that will make you free, and the life that will make you happy and give you enough. Allow me to enlighten you on the way. Your romantic relationships, your financial situation, and your physical well-being are all going to experience considerable upticks during the following 2 weeks, which will offer you a great amount of happiness. God has spoken the job and told him the joy that is coming cannot be compared to the pain that you have been feeling at work is now experiencing a great deal of suffering. This miracle will take place in the early hours of the morning. This miraculous event is going to take place in the wee hours of the morning. You have been given a word from God stating that you are about to enter a new season in which things will begin to go your way. This message is very encouraging to you today. You should have received this mail. You're going to be showered with blessings, and the way that your life is going to unfold is going to change in a way that is for the best, provided that you allow me to be your life's mentor. It is a life full of amazement and attractiveness. You will conclude. I promise you that all I say is accurate if you choose to live your life with me as your guide, and if you have dependence on me. You don't need my favor. Your weakness speaks volumes about it. Gives me the chance to show off my true strength. I swear never to leave you behind and to always pay attention to the prayers you offer up on my behalf. God promises that all of your queries, apprehensions, conflicts, and grief will go, and that my serenity will take their place, blessings, love, and recovery. Along with promising to take away all of your worries, fears, and difficulties, he also says that all of these things will happen in due course. When you reach the gates of heaven, pray with such favor and regularity, and God will say, Amen. I was really busy with you, kid. Always remember that God will bring you through whatever you are going through. Type Amen if you believe in God. God is telling you this day. The next 10 minutes are a pivotal point in the story of your life, a time that has the capacity to completely change a sequence of circumstances. It's a small amount of time, but within its grasp are the secrets to a destiny that is very different from the one you've known up to this point. Please, I beg you, do not reject this video hastily. The consequences might be nothing short of deep and far-reaching. It is a page through which heavenly promises and significant modifications may come to pass. It is not just another transitory instant in the virtual ether. Think of this. God, who created the universe in its entirety, has made an impressive promise to you. A wealth surprise of unheard-of proportions will come to pass in the framework of the next period, tumbling down onto your life like a cascade of rewards. These perks are multiple and transformational in character. They are not exclusive. They possess the capacity to make things whole, to fill your life with affection, to reveal windows to fresh possibilities you had never considered, and to envelop you in a protective shield of good fortune. Be aware that you are on the verge of something unique while you watch this video, because it goes beyond words on a display. It is an ethereal pact that, when upheld, will bring about a vast flood of transformation. It is a supernatural promise rendered tangible. Release the weight of your concerns and the constant pounding of worry that has been echoing in your heart. Last night you'll spend sobbing tonight, the pinnacle of your grief. The daybreak of a fresh section, one illuminated by the radiance of almighty supports, will break tomorrow. You have a life that is full of fortunes in all its manifestations, from worldly prosperity to spiritual splendor. A life filled with energy and vigor that flows through your veins like a powerful stream. It is a life that is drenched in delight, a constant and persistent source of enjoyment that springs from inside and feeds your soul. In light of this, I implore you, dear viewer, to pay attention to what I'm saying and to remember the great potential that this video carries. You have 10 minutes to create the framework for a life devoid of economic stress, brimming with life-changing perks, and drenched in the warm light of devotion to new avenues and heavenly favor. A future that is lighted by the Lord's kind hand is unlocked by this instant. Therefore, accept it, since it has the potential to change the course of your life. If you have faith in Jesus, follow this video through to the end. 10:10. God declares, with unyielding dedication, I pledge to remove every last bit of your discomfort, annoyance, issues, and trouble, painstakingly replacing them with the abundant gifts of robust health, endless fulfillment, and an eternal serenity that knows no bounds. Beyond words, my devotion for you is an unending, unfathomable wellspring that never stops, nourishing your vitality and wrapping you in a tender, consoling hug. You can affirm by typing 1010. There lives someone whose heart echoes with a concerto of feelings for you, my beloved kids, in the world of existence where destiny connects and hearts beat in harmony. They walk a road that is lighted by the radiance of cherish, compassed by affection, and propelled by an unwavering desire to become an essential part of your life. This spirit, whose identity is shrouded in secret, has set out on a mission to solve the puzzles of your universe, which you, in your own brilliance, have carefully created. They look for your home's location not out of curiosity, but as a holy undertaking to plan an unexpected outburst of unrestricted loyalty and affection. They have an unending, beyond time and space love for you, my dear children, and they have no limits to it. It is an affection so deep that it permeates every fiber of their being, providing the arid landscapes of their hearts with the nourishment of a life-giving river. They wish to express their love for you, to show how deeply they care for you, and to make a commitment to you from the bottom of their souls that will reverberate throughout all of time. The flames of passion that blazes within them is not a flimsy ember. It is a magnificent conflagration that casts a warm, comfortable glow across the fabric of your life. They see a future where your life is entwined with theirs, an adventure where each step is done in tandem and each heartbeat happens in perfect timing. Therefore, my sweetest youngsters, I implore you to prepare your hearts, for the winds of destiny are blowing, bringing with them the aroma of passion and the assurance of a surprise that will leave an enduring impression. If you believe in Jesus, watch this video all the way through. Declare this out loud. A huge and thrilling revolution is about to take place in the great expanse of my economical situation. This transition is so significant that it is poised to surpass even my wildest expectations. Yes, dear viewer, I do talk of a day in the future when my bank account, once a little vessel, becomes brimming with a riches that beyond my wildest hopes. God warns you to get ready for a monetary tornado, as an incredible treasure worth $1 million will soon saunter into your life on the wings of